Hi, this is Trey Pastor. I want to do this video to talk about the whole John Boyega and the interview he did with the British GQ that came out, I think, a week ago. And anyway, he basically, had complained, said, listen, you know, they Disney presented my character as one thing, and then basically shuttered this character to the side in the second and third movies. And I totally agree with him. And he said other, people of color, they did it, the same thing to them. Kelly Marie Tran, I forgot the actress who played it with him in the third movie was another stormtrooper, which she didn't have much of a part anyway in that movie anyway. But I totally agree with John Boyega and his feelings completely, and totally back him. And the people I blame for this is Kathleen Kennedy, for one. I blame J.J. Abrams, even him too, not as much as the other people I'm going to name, but him too, and Ryan Johnson. Okay. So first, Kathleen Kennedy. I blame her primarily because she was the one. I remember when they made that big announcement. They showed the new actors that they hired to be in the new trilogy going forward. They made a big deal of it. I think they even took a picture of them sitting around in this like rectangular room and sitting, all of them sitting and talking to each other and stuff. And I remember, being excited, especially, they said John Boyega, Daisy Ridley, and Oscar Isaac. They'd be the new trilogy, the new trio, and in these new movies going forward. They would usher in the old cast would make an appearance and then kind of phased out, and the new cast would take over, and it would share kind of like the first movie, then continue on in the second and third movies with just the new cast. Okay, and so I was excited for it, especially as a black man, as a Star Wars fan. I was happy to see have a black gentleman as the lead. I was very proud of that fact. And again, because in all the advertisement, it looks like he's wielding a lightsaber. You said, oh, okay, he's going to be a Jedi, which I thought was great. And even in the first trailer, you see he's the first face you see in the first trailer that they released for the Force Awakens. So I was super excited, and I went to see the movie, and I was happy, up until one point. Okay, up until that. But let me say that I was happy with the movie for the most part, and until they did that bait and switch thing, where they made it seem like no, uh, Finn is not Force. He's not. Rey is the one. Okay, so they did a bait and switch. They basically lied in the advertising and did a bait and switch. Okay, and said, oh no, Rey's the Jedi. Okay, Finn is not. Okay, uh, Rey, basically they made her a Mary Sue. Let's be perfectly honest. They made her a Mary Sue. Everything came great to her, easy to her. Okay, and she's a lightsaber. Finn got his ass kicked, and she wound up kicking Kylo Ren's behind, even though that's the first time her wielding a lightsaber. Okay, so I was still pissed, at that part of it. And like I said, and then also the part where they made Finn's character, when they sneak back into the base, Starkiller base, and they say, oh, well, you know what? He was a janitor. Are you kidding me? And that's why I blame that on J.J. Abrams. You do all this great stuff for character work for Finn up to the point, and then you make him a space janitor. What a joke! Make the black man a space janitor. Wow, what a funny joke, J.J. Abrams. They make the black guy a space janitor. Okay, and then you do the bait switch, where it's not the black guy. He's not Jedi or Force sensitive. No, he's just an ex-stormtrooper who broke his conditioning for no reason. Okay, so exactly, and then at the end of but what my main problem with Kathleen Kennedy is, they didn't plot out the movies like you're supposed to. Okay, instead of when you knew you were going to make these sequels, okay, they should have sat down and wrote the scripts and plotted these movies out, plot out all three movies, okay, and did that. Instead, they said, oh no, J.J. go ahead, here, you go write the first movie. We're going to hire two other directors, and they're going to write their own scripts. And basically what happened is, after J.J. and I also blame J.J. Abrams for, you have Luke Skywalker. You only let him appear in the last 10, 15 seconds of the movie. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, I thought the whole point of this new trilogy that the old cast was gonna pass the torch to the new cast, but yet you have Luke Skywalker not in the movie at all until the last 15 seconds of the movie. JJ, that was beyond stupid. Okay, beyond stupid. And unfortunately, like I said, Carrie Fisher passed on after the second movie, Okay, so you never had a scene with all three of the reunited cast members of the old crew together, which I would have loved to see. That would have really made me mark out to see the new cast, the old cast, all three of them together. Luke Skywalker, his sister Leia, and Han Solo together. Okay, we never got that. Okay, and I blame that on J.J. Abrams. How did he write that is beyond me. Okay, and beyond stupid in my opinion. Okay, so again, that stuff I blame on him. And then also the second movie, I blame completely on Rian Johnson. I think he even said in interviews he didn't watch the first movie, and he just completely threw out everything that happened in the first movie and decided to write his own script. Okay, and he basically put Rose and Finn on a pointless side mission. Okay, kept Finn and Rey, who were great in the first movie. Okay, great chemistry. Kept them separated for the whole movie until the last. They only had one scene in the movie. Okay, that lasted what 10-15 seconds. And it was a hug and no dialogue between the two of them. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? I can see beyond why John Boyega was pissed off, because you promised his character. You didn't even explore his character's origins. Okay, being the stormtrooper that broke his conditioning. Okay, no thought to that whatsoever. Okay, just completely ignored that. Okay, and that's why I blame Rian Johnson, and that's why a lot of people hate The Last Jedi. Okay, because you completely threw out what happened before, and try to do your own thing. And then don't even start me on the third movie. Okay, Finn running around just screaming Rey, 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 Rey. He even said he had to say something Rey when they thought they were dying, and then they never go back to it. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, and they basically, they couldn't even give Finn and Rey a moment alone together. They couldn't even do that in the third movie at all. Okay, they had to have a three-way hug, just to reiterate, they're completely friends. Okay, there's no chance of any kind of romance at all. Okay, just so you know that, despite the chemistry between, no chemistry at all. And this is my own personal opinion about this. Rey, I know there's Reylo fans and all that stuff, but I thought they had Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver had anti-chemistry, if you ask me. That's just my own personal opinion about that. I know other people think they have great chemistry. I thought they had anti-chemistry. Okay, and like a big F you to the Finn fans, had him give her a kiss and then die. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't blame John Boyega at all. And I know he had to put on a happy face and smile because he's contractually obligated to fulfill his duties, and he did what he had to do. And then as soon as it was over, he let loose, and I'm glad he let loose and bended his feelings, because he's right. They completely wasted his character and treated his character like crap, especially after the first movie. They completely shuttered his character to the side. Okay, and don't get me started on what they did with the poster, with the Chinese poster. Okay, because of Chinese racism. Okay, you're gonna make his picture smaller on the poster. Okay, you should have told China F you. This is the poster. You don't like it, tough. Okay, have some balls, Disney. Okay, screw them. Okay, the only reason he did that because Chinese racism, because Chinese people don't like the Chinese history. Think the Chinese people don't like black people, so you downplay the black character in the movie. Okay, give me a freaking break. Okay, with that. That's weak sauce. Okay, have some balls and have some integrity. Okay, leave the poster the way it was. Okay, that's beyond. But like I said, I made a video, and I'll link the video in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. When I talked about how the horrible treatment of Finn in the second movie, and like I said, I'm a collector of movies, and I bought the second movie. I haven't watched it at all. Okay, and I didn't even bother to buy the third movie, the Rise of Skywalker. I didn't even bother to buy it because it was a complete waste of time. And I thought maybe with J.J. Abrams coming back that he would fix some of the Rian Johnson mess. But Finn still got crapped on and got nothing. Okay, and just completely wasted. And I hate that they did that to John Boyega because he's a good actor. Like I said, him and Daisy really had good chemistry, and I would love for them to act together in a movie together because I think they have good chemistry together. They're both young. So I don't know, and there was the first kind of major experience together, so they kind of bonded and stuff. So they had, they had good chemistry. You can see, if you watch The Force Awakens, okay, the movie is great, and not great, but it's a remake of New Hope basically. But they have great chemistry when they meet and those characters interact. To me, it's just fantastic. Those two characters together, and for Ryan Johnson, Kathleen Kennedy, and them to ignore that and just completely crap and basically give his character nothing, give Kelly Marie Tran nothing to do, okay, dress her like like she's a pug, okay, which is ridiculous. Kelly Marie Tran is a beautiful young woman, and they completely wasted her character, and they didn't even give her crap to do in a third movie. I think she's in the movie for like a minute or so. Completely wasted her character in the third movie. Why even bring her back? You might as well have killed her off screen for all she got to do in the third movie. Just completely wasted. And I'm just beyond fed up. But I agree with John Boyega, and I'm happy you got to vent and tell exactly how you felt, John. And I back you 100%, and we'll support you in any project that I heard he's got a Netflix series he's going to be in with a movie, I think, with Jamie Foxx and stuff. He got that coming out that he's producing and stuff and starring in, which is good. And I hope you find your future success. And I hate that you had that bad experience on Star Wars, because you didn't deserve it. Okay, it's crappy, the way Disney just completely scrapped on you. Did the bait switch with your character and just completely wasted you in the second and third movies. And again, I blame Kathleen Kennedy for the whole not plotting out the movies, okay, and not having a plan going forward instead of letting the directors wing it, okay, and then trying to bring J.J. Abrams back to clean up the mess that Ryan Johnson created in the third movie, and just completely wasted Oscar Isaac too, wasted his character. You wasted Finn, which is what I cared about the most, because I was, like I said, as a black man, I was happy to see a black guy being the lead in a Star Wars movie. I was beyond happy to see that, and for them to completely wasted him after the first movie to me. And I still, that space janitor thing really pissed me off too. You're gonna make the black guy a space janitor, okay? So F you, JJ, for that, okay? That's not comedy. You're gonna make the black guy a janitor, of course, why not? It's an easy laugh, why not? Okay, and then completely did a bait switch, okay, and also the crappy treatment you get Luke Skywalker. Oh my God, I'm just beyond pissed about that too. Okay, the crappy treatment of Luke Skywalker. I'm just beyond done. Anyway, let me know what you think of this John Boyega. If you've seen the article in the British GQ and the interview, I saw that online, and I just had to make a video about it because it just really was bothering me, and he basically expressed everything I was thinking. And again, I'll link the video that I made on my other channel called Views and Opinions, where I talked about Finn's and Rey's the role that Finn had in the second movie and how they completely wasted him, okay, in the second movie, and they really wasted him in the third movie as well. Okay, so anyway, let me know what you think. Leave a link to my to that video in the description box, and link to my social media in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Please check those out as well. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long. Take care.